Happy Vlogmas, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Larry, aka Speedy Black. I'm just so happy to be back in my car. This is such a good day. I'm gonna go for a little ride before I get to the office and just make sure everything is still everything. You know what I mean? You guys know what it is about this car? It's that this is actually my first manual. So since this is my first manual car, the driving experience is different than anything I've ever had, basically, or owned. I've had fast cars before, don't get me wrong. I had a Corvette that I was working on. This is my first car that is stick shift. I learned how to drive stick shift on this car. 2016 Mustang GT Performance Pack. I mean, you could drive stick on any type of car, to be honest. I mean, as long as it's not ridiculously tuned, you know, but I love this, man. I'm so glad to be back. Taking the lunch break right now because I have an idea for tomorrow's video that I need to use some of today to prepare for. I'm gonna go get some film for a film camera. Yeah, like old school film. I'm gonna put some film in a camera, and tomorrow I'm gonna try to get a couple cool shots of the car and get the film processed and get the video done all in the same day. So Vlogmas indeed. Let's go. All right, you too, man. Take care. All right, it was a quick stop because I still need to get some lunch too, but we got 3 rolls of film, and I'll show you guys tomorrow what kind of film I got that I'm gonna shoot this car with. I haven't actually used this film to shoot cars with before, so it's gonna be interesting results, huh? I need to come clean here. I'm a photographer by, let's say, long-term hobby. Long-term hobby in the sense that I've been taking pictures and using camera equipment and everything for, well, since I was about 11. It was, I think, when I first got into it. And since then, nonstop, I love photography. I do it all the time. I've even done it professionally. I've done 2 weddings. I've done a lot of portrait shoots, a lot of different stuff. But all those skills has usually been around people and events. This is the first time where I'm like, well, what is my passion? What do I like to shoot? I still love to shoot people and events, don't get me wrong, but I want to do a lot more car photography, so we're gonna start doing car photography. I forgot to tell you guys, we're filming on a new camera today. This is the Sony ZV-1. You already know we're locked in. It's the new footage. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not much of a coffee guy, but Martinelli's apple juice, you can't pass that up. All right, this is one of those super secret meetings that I can't tell you about, but I can tell you about this much. I'm working on something, and when I have some more details than this to share, I will. But I got to jump into a meeting with somebody who's going to help me do some business. So this is where the magic happens. Long day, but really good day, really productive day at the office. Got to get home to get some dinner, hang out with the dog, hang out with the girl. But I'm just super excited to be working on this product, to work on this project, and more to come. You know what, let me stop dancing around it. Let me just get right down to the point. Hopefully my exhaust isn't too loud. I've been a video game developer for the past almost 20 years. I think it's 18 if I do the math correctly. And I got excited about potentially starting my own video game development company. I have an office already. I was excited about starting my own video game development company, and maybe some of that story comes to the channel. Maybe the process of who I'm meeting with, what I'm doing, how I'm getting it going, and how lucky I am to even be in this position. Does the game sell? Did the game not sell? Did we market well? Did we not market well? I don't know. The entrepreneurial side of me could probably shine some light here, and it's risky, especially now. My industry is going through a crazy period right now. Like, this is the side with the better light. My industry is going through a restructuring, a course correction. I don't know what you really want to call it, but a lot of jobs are being lost. Companies are closing down. Games are coming out underperforming, but costing a lot of money. And it just feels like a weird time to be talking about investing in a game development studio. But here's what I believe. I actually think that we're gonna see a lot of like very coordinated, high-level teams of small groups of friends, people, colleagues that know each other, getting together to like make mid-tier product again. I think the consumers do want good products, and they want more than just like arcadey experiences, and they don't necessarily have the time to always be playing a game with like a game as a service, or to spend hundreds or thousands of hours in games as big as like a Skyrim, or some of the Assassin's Creed games have gotten so big. Granted, I still want those games to exist, but I'm finding that the market taste, the market interests are kind of looking for some mid-tier experiences again that have that same level of polish, but maybe the content is more 5 hours, 6 hours, and the price also matches that. But what I'm looking for is a console partner to release my games on, and that we can't talk about now, but we will talk about soon, I promise. What I need to do is get this thing on the road, maybe get a couple of laps in, and go get some dinner. So just to break down a couple of things, yes, I'm excited about potentially starting a business. It's risky, it's scary, but it's also potentially rewarding. It could be gratifying, it'll be a lot of fun, big learning experience, but most of all, and most importantly, it'll be fulfilling. So if all things go well, maybe a year from now, we'll come back to this video and do a how'd it go? But if you follow the channel, you'll probably see the story as it goes, so you may not need that video. Anyway, it's dinner time over here. We got some good food coming. I think tonight is Thai, so we're gonna do a little mango sticky rice. If you don't know, you need to know. I think I did pad see ew, Jenny, you did curry, yellow curry. So, you know, we're gonna eat good tonight. We're gonna eat good tonight, celebrate being home. And then the grind also doesn't stop. I gotta get to the gym. One last thing before we close out. How do you like the camera? I've had this camera for a while. I've used it for other channels, but I've never used it for this channel. So this is the Sony ZV-1. It's the first one, not the ZV-10 or any of the other stuff. I really love this camera, but it doesn't have the gimbal built in, so you have to be very still and careful when you try to vlog with it. Otherwise, you kind of get...
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.